Sure. Well, as I've mentioned before, the petrochemical industry considers Texas home, but there are key factors that really drive the ability for them to thrive in places like Houston and across the state. And there are things like low cost electricity, energy, raw materials, transportation infrastructure, a pipeline of a skilled and educated workforce, availability of water for industrial use, and as well as tax policy. And so Texas is unique in that we have all of those things in abundance that make Texas and the Houston area in particularly one of the best places in the world to do business and to manufacture chemicals. Well, obviously we're experiencing some inflationary conditions right now in Texas and across the country and across the globe for that matter. And it's vitally important that our local, state, and federal leaders support industry and business to make sure that they don't take the investments and the jobs that the industry brings for granted. We need to make sure that we're listening to businesses that are struggling, that are trying to deal with supply chain issues, that are still trying to recover from the pandemic, quite frankly, and that are continuing to try to evolve into a lower carbon footprint environment. So there's a lot of activity going on within the industry with regard to an energy transition, and that's going to require commitment and investment and support from our local, state, and federal leaders, as well as creative, innovative technologies and engagement and investment by industry. The Economic Alliance is a vital partner to the petrochemical industry and to the Texas Chemical Council. They bring together and educate people from all walks of life and business leaders from all aspects of business to understand the symbiotic relationship and the need that we have to work together. And the Economic Alliance Gulf Coast Industry Forum in particular does an incredible job of bringing relevant speakers, top of the line speakers, talking about timely issues that are important at the moment to help drive and further our industry opportunities, to create jobs, and to continue to the Texas miracle. Well, I feel that I'm invigorated that we have people that are running for office that are aware of business and want to make sure that what they aspire to do is going to be symbiotic and working with business and industry. And I think it's refreshing to see that industry is committed to continue to invest in Texas. We want to continue to see that investment. We want to continue to drive job creation. We need to continue to collaborate with our community colleges to make sure we have the pipeline of an educated and skilled workforce. And we have great people that partner with the Economic Alliance and that partner with our industry and many industries to make that a reality. Two things. One is current market conditions are challenging around the world. We're experiencing inflationary concerns, not only in the United States, but it's a global concern. And so I think we want to make sure that industry can rally through that, continue to meet market demand, continue to create jobs, keep the jobs they have and create new jobs, and continue to invest in places like Texas and across the country. But in addition, we're seeing a really important transformation within our industry, one that is looking for more sustainability, increased circularity, reducing carbon footprint, and really it's a true energy transition. One that is going to be thoughtful and methodical, that's not going to abandon the resources that got us to where we are, but one that will embrace that and find a way to slowly evolve into a more circular economy and a more sustainable way of life for all of us without taking away or eliminating the way of life that we've been able to enjoy. No, I would just say I want to really provide a shout out to the entire Economic Alliance team, staff, and all the volunteers that make the Gulf Coast Industry Forum a success. This is something that we look forward to every year, and I get to meet people from all walks of life and businesses that support our industry, and it truly has become an important conference every single year, and want to encourage support for the Economic Alliance.